Hello, dear students and cricket lovers. Today, we are going to talk about one of the most exciting and loved teams in cricket history, Royal Challengers Bangalore, or simply RCB. Have you ever wondered how RCB became so famous, even though they haven't won the IPL trophy yet? Today, I will take you on a beautiful journey through their story, a journey full of dreams, struggles, superstars, and millions of fans. Chapter 1. A Dream Begins. The story of RCB began in the year 2008 when the Indian Premier League, IPL, was born. The IPL wanted each major city in India to have its own cricket team. Bangalore, the vibrant city known for its technology and energy, deserved a team that matched its spirit. So a company called United Spirits, owned by businessman Vijay Mallya, bought the Bangalore franchise for a massive amount of $111.6 million. This was one of the highest bids at that time, showing how much hope and excitement was placed on this new team. The team was named Royal Challengers Bangalore, a name that sounded powerful, brave, and proud. The royal part reflected the royal history of Karnataka, and challengers showed that the team was ready to fight hard against every opponent. From the very beginning, RCB was not just a team, it was a dream for thousands of cricket fans in Bangalore and beyond. RCB's colors, red and gold, were chosen to represent energy, passion, and success. Their logo, with a roaring lion, stood for courage and royalty. It promised fans that the team would fight with heart, no matter the odds. When the first IPL season started in April 2008, people had high hopes for RCB. They had some big names like Rahul Dravid, known as the Wall of Indian cricket, leading the side. But things were not always easy. The team faced ups and downs. There were wins to celebrate and losses that broke hearts. But one thing was always strong: the fans' love for RCB. From its first match, RCB started building a connection with young people, families, and cricket lovers who saw themselves in the team's fighting spirit. It wasn't just about winning. It was about playing with heart, dreaming big, and standing proud, and no matter what. And so the story of RCB began, a story filled with passion, star players, electrifying matches, heartbreaks, and moments that captured the world's attention. Are you ready to dive deeper into RCB's incredible journey? In the next chapter, we will meet the superstars who became the face of RCB and helped make it one of the most loved teams in the world. Chapter 2. The Rise of Heroes. As RCB's journey continued, something magical happened. The team was not just about cricket anymore. It became about emotions, dreams, and endless hope. And leading this army of dreams was none other than the one and only King Kohli. Virat Kohli, a young, fierce, and passionate warrior, joined RCB in 2008 as a fresh-faced player. No one knew then that he would become the heart and soul of RCB, the king of not just Bangalore, but of millions of hearts across the world. With his fiery eyes, roaring celebrations, and fearless batting, King Kohli gave the fans something to believe in. Every time he walked out to bat wearing that bright red jersey, the stadium exploded with energy. It wasn't just a game anymore. It was a festival, a roar, a heartbeat. And then came A.B. de Villiers, the Superman of cricket. When he and King Kohli batted together, it was pure magic. Sixes flying over the roof, boundaries crashing into the stands, fans dancing and crying with joy. It was a show that no movie could match. Together they became a dream duo, filling every RCB fan with hope that one day the shining IPL trophy would finally come home. RCB may not have won the trophy yet, but their spirit never broke. Every season, millions of fans stood by them, singing, dancing, waving flags, shouting, "A Salah Cup Namde." This year, the cup is ours. The love for RCB was never about the wins or losses. It was about loyalty, passion, and believing in something bigger than victory. And just imagine, dear friends, the day RCB finally lifts that beautiful golden IPL trophy, the world will stop for a moment. Bangalore's streets will flood with red. Tears of happiness will flow from the eyes of fans who waited for years. Children will shout, fireworks will light up the sky, and King Kohli's smile will shine brighter than 1,000 suns. RCB's story is not just a cricket story, it is a love story between a team and its people. It is a promise that no matter how hard the journey, dreams do come true. In the next chapter, we will see the ups and downs that made RCB stronger and how heartbreaks only made their army of fans bigger and louder. Chapter 3: The Unbreakable RCB Spirit. The journey of Royal Challengers Bangalore was never an easy one. From the very beginning, they faced struggles that tested their spirit. Every season was like a wild storm. Sometimes they came so close to victory, only to watch it slip away. In 2009, when RCB reached the IPL final for the first time, the whole city of Bangalore was dreaming with open eyes. Fans prayed, danced, and believed that this would be their magical moment. But when they lost the final to Deccan Chargers, it felt like the sky had fallen. Tears rolled down faces, hearts broke into pieces, but something incredible happened. The love for RCB did not fade. It became stronger. Again in 2011, RCB stormed into the final with fire and passion. King Kohli was showing his magic, and Chris Gale was hitting sixes that touched the clouds. The dream felt real, almost in their hands. But once more, in the most painful way, RCB lost to Chennai Super Kings. Fans cried that night. Some sat quietly in their rooms. Others gathered together and sang songs of hope. Because for RCB fans, losing was not the end. It was just another reason to love their team even more. There were many seasons when RCB started strong, but stumbled along the way. Injuries, bad luck, small mistakes. Everything that could go wrong sometimes did, but never for a moment did the fans stop believing. Children painted their faces red and gold. Fathers took their sons to the matches, holding RCB flags high. Mothers prayed in their hearts, hoping for a win. Even grandparents clapped for every boundary, shouting RCB, RCB, with all their energy. Across cities, villages, and even in different countries, fans carried their love for RCB like a fire in their hearts. It was never just about the trophy. It was about loyalty, dreams, and standing by something you love with all your heart. Even when jokes were made and others said RCB would never win, their fans smiled and said, "Wait and watch. Our time will come." Some fans even inked the RCB logo forever on their skin, tattoos that told the world, "This love will never die." Imagine, my dear friends, the day when RCB finally lifts that shining golden cup. Imagine the tears of happiness rolling down cheeks, the fireworks lighting up the Bangalore sky, and King Kohli standing tall, smiling through his tears. That day will not just be a victory, it will be the celebration of years of hope, loyalty, heartbreak, and unbreakable faith. This is the spirit of RCB, a spirit that never gives up, a spirit that keeps dreaming, no matter how hard the journey. And this spirit, burning bright in the hearts of millions, is what makes RCB one of the most beloved teams in the world. Chapter 4: The Legends Who Became Family. Over the years, RCB became a home to some of the greatest legends cricket has ever seen. These were not just players. They were warriors, dreamers, and magicians who filled the hearts of fans with hope. Leading them all was the one and only King Kohli. Virat Kohli, with his fearless attitude and burning passion, was not just a captain, he was the heartbeat of RCB. Every time he walked onto the field, with fire in his eyes and pride in his chest, fans knew they were watching greatness in action. His cover drives, his screams after every wicket, his hands raised to the sky after every century. These were moments that gave fans goosebumps, memories that stayed forever. Beside him stood the superhero from South Africa, AB de Villiers, Mr. 360, the man who could hit the ball to any part of the ground, who made impossible shots look easy. When AB batted, it was like watching a painter create a masterpiece. And when he and Kohli batted together, it was pure magic. Fans would rise from their seats, shouting, crying, living every ball with their heroes. The bond between King Kohli and AB was more than friendship. It was brotherhood. They trusted each other, fought for each other, and played with hearts full of love for the red jersey. And who could forget Chris Gale, the universe boss? With his mighty sixes and thunderous smile, Gale brought joy wherever he went. In one unforgettable season, he smashed bowlers all around the park, hitting the fastest century in IPL history. It felt like watching a giant dance with the stars. When Gale was at the crease, every fan knew something unbelievable could happen. His power, his laughter, and his love for RCB made him a legend in Bangalore forever. Over time, many others joined the RCB family and left their mark. Yuzvendra Chahal with his tricky leg spin, Shane Watson with his mighty bat, KL Rahul with his calmness, and many young players who wore the RCB jersey with pride. Each player, whether big or small, carried a piece of RCB's dream inside them. Together they created memories, moments that fans would tell their children about one day. It was never about just winning matches. It was about creating magic, building a family where every player, coach, and fan felt like they belonged to something bigger. Even when seasons ended in heartbreak, the fans never left. They stayed, clapped, and sang for their heroes because in their hearts, RCB had already won the biggest prize, the love of millions. As the years went by, new stars joined, some old legends left, but the spirit of RCB remained the same, bold, fearless, and full of heart. This spirit was not built overnight. It was built with blood, sweat, tears, laughter, and dreams that refused to die. Chapter 5. The Heartbeat of RCB. The fans. If RCB is a lion, then its fans are the roar that shakes the world. No matter how many matches were lost, no matter how many seasons ended in heartbreak, RCB fans stood stronger, louder, and prouder. They painted the streets of Bangalore in red and gold. They waved flags from rooftops. They wore their favorite players' jerseys with smiles that could light up the darkest days. When the team walked into M. Chinnaswamy Stadium, it felt like stepping into a beating heart, a heart that belonged completely to RCB. The Chinnaswamy Stadium was not just a place, it was a temple for RCB lovers. Every cheer, every song, every chant of RCB, RCB, RCB echoed like thunder. When Virat Kohli hit a cover drive, the stadium shook. When AB de Villiers launched a six over the roof, it was as if the stars themselves had come down to dance. Even on days when RCB lost badly, fans stayed till the last ball, clapping, smiling through tears, showing the world what true loyalty looked like. It was never just about the game. It was about belonging. A young boy in a village far away, wearing a worn-out RCB cap. A mother in Bangalore decorating her living room with RCB posters. A group of students bunking classes to catch a match on a small mobile screen. In every corner, In every heart, RCB lived, laughed, and cried with his fans. It didn't matter if the trophy came home or not. The love never wavered. Social media exploded with RCB's energy too. Memes, songs, fan arts, emotional messages. The internet was filled with waves of red and gold every season. When RCB won, it felt like a festival. When they lost, it felt like a family gathering to comfort each other. This bond between the team and its fans became unbreakable. Something rare, something pure. In many ways, RCB fans taught the world a beautiful lesson. Winning is wonderful, but loyalty is greater. True fans stand tall not just on the brightest days, but also through the darkest nights. The chants, the laughter, the tears, the endless hope. It all made RCB more than just a cricket team. It made them a symbol of passion, dreams, and unshakable belief. And so, every season, no matter what, the fans come back. They come back wearing red. They come back with drums, songs, and prayers. They come back because they know deep in their hearts that someday the dream will come true. RCB will lift the trophy high, and the whole world will hear the roar of millions saying together, "This is our family, this is our team. We are RCB forever." Chapter 6, The Pain and the Glory. There is a special kind of pain that RCB fans know, the pain of coming so close to greatness, only to see it slip away like sand through fingers. Over the years, RCB has reached the final not once, not twice, but 3 times. Each time, dreams were built high like mountains, and hearts raced with hope. In 2009, RCB fought bravely under the leadership of Anil Kumbal. The team dazzled with brilliant performances, lifting fans' hopes to the stars. But in the final, destiny had other plans. They lost to Deccan Chargers, and the dream was shattered into a million pieces. Tears fell like rain in Bangalore that night, but the spirit remained unbroken. In 2011, a stronger, more confident RCB came back to the finals. Chris Gale was like a hurricane, smashing bowlers all around the park, and Virat Kohli was setting the world on fire with his bat. The fans could almost taste victory. Streets were decorated, songs were sung, prayers whispered into the night. But once again, the cruel hand of fate turned away, and Chennai Super Kings walked away with the trophy. It hurt more than words could ever say. Fans hugged each other, cried together, but promised themselves, next time, we will rise again. The 2016 season is remembered as the golden dream that almost became reality. King Kohli was at his absolute best, scoring runs like a man possessed. He hit 4 centuries in one season, something no one had done before. Every match felt like magic. Chinnaswamy Stadium turned into a volcano of emotions, exploding with every boundary and wicket. The final against Sunrisers Hyderabad was one of the most emotional games ever. Chasing a huge target, Kohli and Gale made fans believe that this time, the curse would be broken. But just when victory looked close enough to touch, everything crumbled. The silence that fell after that loss was heavier than any storm. It was not just a game. It felt like a piece of every fan's heart had been taken away. Despite these heartbreaking losses, RCB continued to break records and create history. The highest team total in IPL history? RCB, some of the most fearless batting performances? RCB, some of the most loyal and loud fans in the world? RCB. Records came and went, but the trophy remained a dream, sparkling like a distant star, just out of reach. But dreams, my dear friends, are not meant to be easy. They are meant to be fought for. And every tear, every heartbreak, every loud cheer that echoed through the years has only made RCB stronger. Because deep inside every player and every fan burns a fire that says, we are not done yet. And imagine for a moment when RCB finally lifts the IPL trophy. The streets will flood with celebrations. The stadium will shine brighter than the sun. King Kohli, tears in his eyes, holding the cup high. Fans singing, dancing, shouting with pure joy. It will not just be a victory. It will be the fulfillment of years of endless hope, faith, and love. The story will be written in gold, not just in cricket history, but in the hearts of millions. This is the magic of RCB, a team that refuses to give up, a dream that refuses to die, a family that believes no matter how long it takes, someday, somehow, the crown will be ours. Chapter 7: The Dream That Will Never Die. The story of Royal Challengers Bangalore is not just about cricket. It is about dreams that never give up, about hearts that beat louder in the face of failure, and about a love so deep that no defeat can shake it. RCB is a story written by warriors, by King Kohli's fierce passion, by AB de Villiers' magic, by Gale's unstoppable energy, and by every player who wore the red and gold with pride. It is a story lived by millions of fans who have laughed, cried, prayed, and celebrated together for more than a decade. Imagine the day when RCB finally lifts the IPL trophy. Imagine the streets of Bangalore filled with drums, fireworks, and endless chants of RCB, RCB. Imagine Virat Kohli standing in the middle of Chinnaswamy Stadium, tears running down his face, holding the shining cup high in the air. The fans will not just celebrate a win, they will celebrate the journey, the years of believing even when hope seemed lost. It will be a victory for every heart that never gave up. It will be a festival of love, loyalty, and endless dreams coming true. The story of RCB reminds us that greatness is not just about trophies, it's about spirit. It's about standing tall after falling. It's about believing when the world doubts you. RCB is not just a team, it is a feeling, a family, a forever bond that no defeat can ever break. Whether we win today or tomorrow, we have already won the most beautiful prize, the love of millions who wear red, not just on their clothes, but in their souls. Dear friends, if you are a true RCB fan, if you have felt the magic of King Kohli's passion, if you believe that one day the dream will come true, then show your love. Like this video, share it with your friends, and subscribe to our channel. Together, let's show the world how great our RCB family is. Until we meet again, remember, Isala Kup Namde.